Yo, we got a video here today, and we're looking into this unique problem that we're seeing where you've got some
beta male.
He's willing to just sit in the corner. Let's continue.
Or it wouldn't be to the extreme that it is now, but I'm happy with the way it is.
You guys are happy, and you're happy.
Very.
You're happy with your relationship.
Oh, very.
You seem
yes.
to be. Yeah.
She's happy, and he is not taking the rope, basically. It's not that he's unhappy, it's that the other alternative in his mind is just take the rope.
And Dakota, do you see yourself becoming more active sexually, or do you long for that, or do you just no longer have an appetite for it, a desire?
I'm not sure, honestly, because
He just looks beaten down. He looks beaten down in life and beaten down with this weird relationship.
it's still going down, basically. Because it was a lot, and then it's kind of just dwindled down to not really anything.
And you're still a young man, so you should have
30.
a strong sex drive.
Yeah.
But you have none at all?
I do, but
No, it's not to say he doesn't do anything sexual. He just doesn't have intercourse. I don't allow him to do that.
She doesn't allow it. She always has to laugh whenever she's being crazy controlling. But like I said, it takes two to tango. He is willing to be the submissive. He is willing to go along with this rather than just bailing and saying, I'm out of here. And she could say, hey, but you can't leave. I'm your muscle. You say, get out of it, iddies. I've had enough of this.
Like, he's still, like, I'll make him edge and do all that stuff. But he just doesn't intercourse. And no other females. Like, I'm very possessive. He's mine.
Oh, so he's not allowed to have...
It's mine. Tee-hee-hee. But she'll actually tease him. She'll make him do the teasing, but no intercourse because I'm the master.
other partners.
Not unless I specifically say so when I'm there.
But he's made to watch you have all the kind of partners you want.
Yes.
You feel like that's fair?
Normal.
Look how it's taking her so long to say, of course it's not fair, but who cares? I'm the star of the show. I'm the actress. I'm winning the Oscars of the movie every year for another 100 years.
Relationship, probably not.
Yeah, so in a normal relationship, no, but in my relationship, yes, because it's my relationship and I'm in charge. And it's what I want to do.
And Dakota's cool with that.
All of those traits you just said means it's not a normal relationship now. I'm in charge. I get to do whatever I want to do and hook up with anyone I want and say, you watch and you can't hook up. All right. Well, that's an insane, control fantasy. But this guy is actually going along with it. Her ego is 20 times higher than it should be. She shouldn't even have an ego, quite frankly.
I still talk to other girls, like text message and stuff like that, but I don't do anything with them. And that's just as fun for me. I enjoy it. Like the communication and the talking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course the guy not getting laid will now enjoy just on Facebook Messenger and Instagram for 8 hours a day just talking. And then someone else gets to hook up with it later on.
What have you guys learned from this lifestyle that you've gotten into? Do you have any insights into relationships and love, and because you guys seem very committed to each other.
Oh yeah, always be open, try new things.
Always be open. How about something you be monogamous? How about you be open to not just pissing all over your so-called relationship, this partnership, this loving bond? But no, of course not. The openness is just, it's just one way. It's her way. I get to hook up and do anything I want, and you can't even do it. You have to watch, get in the corner, get the video camera out.
Things, talk about stuff. Like, if something's bothering you or you want to try something, don't be afraid to talk to your partner about it.
And if you are afraid to talk to him, you might not should be.
Yeah, if you are afraid to talk to him about it, then you should probably rethink your relationship
Or
and your
somebody you
commitment.
can't talk to about it.
Do you guys tell each other everything?
Yes.
But these words are just a joke. Commitment, relationship. Oh, I'm just hooking up with any rando from the Denny's drive-thru. I saw him at Wendy's one night, so I said come over, and he did. This is just a joke.
There's no secrets. There's nothing that you're...
No.
Yeah.
If we want to try something, we try it, even if it's the most weird thing ever.
Like the
Like,
Can you stop saying we? It's more like you get to try whatever you want, and he doesn't. He doesn't even get to. He has to ask permission.
I remember having a dream when we first got together about him peeing on me in the shower. And I was like, it turned me on to my dream, and it sounded like a lot of fun. So it was like, I felt comfortable enough to go to him.
It's interesting because if you break down some of their dreams, she's talking about doing a golden shower, so to speak. Some of them even have dreams about graping, and there's then a percentage out of that's even what they think about. That's what they fantasize over. So imagine your worldview, or imagine just how you live your life based on a dream. Oh, I felt this way in a dream.
And be like, hey, I want to try this. It sounds like fun. And then we tried it, and I realized, yeah, I like some aspects of it, but others not so much. It's, and we just learned.
Yeah, she literally came to me and was like, I had a dream like this and it seemed kind of fun. You want to try it? Sure. It was kind of like the
Yeah, I mean, just imagine waking up and saying, I had a dream one time and we're just stop going to be two degenerates and we're going to raise children. But both of them can't even raise them. They said earlier in this interview that they checked him out, nothing. They checked her out, nothing. They're having like 10 people come around and he doesn't mind. And she can't get pregnant, apparently.
master slave stuff originally when we first got together. I was kind of into it. It seemed fun. But when you have a young woman say, you can do whatever you want to me, you can be in charge, it's like, all right, that sounds fun.
Hand you a whip. Be like, here, whip me.
Dakota, is it more fun being the submissive rather than the dominant in the relationship?
Honestly, it's the actions themselves. Like, where I would explain whether it's choking somebody or being choked, it's just the aspect of it. Like, just the added aspect. It's not really me doing it or somebody else doing it, if that makes sense.
Well, I think what makes sense is eventually people just get desensitized to the whole thing and it just keeps escalating into more and more certain behavior because why not? I've already come this far, right? Why not go all the way? Why not go 150%?
Like he really likes sex, like the aspect of everything, whether he's doing it or he's watching it being done.
It's almost like you're
If that makes sense.
You're a connoisseur of
Pretty much.
of sex, it sounds like.
I guess so.
See, she's answering for him and he's like, I guess so, because that's his mode. It's almost like you get to be lazy. You don't have to have any initiative, any kind of backbone. Check him and say, hey, what the hell are you talking about? He just goes, yeah, I think so. Yeah, whatever she said.
And your wife is the canvas, basically. How many partners have you had outside of this relationship?
What do you mean outside, like of me and
how
him?
How many guys have you roughly brought in?
Brought into my relationship? Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look how there's a pause. I haven't even seen this. What kind of BS answer? Just give us a ballpark, right? Can't you just say, 50, 100, 200? I mean, you don't have to get exact. You don't have to give us exact numbers.
I'd say, 200-300 plus?
Yeah.
We've been doing this a really long time.
If it's
200-300 plus. So let's get rid of the 2. So 300 plus. Potentially even 400. I mean, you start getting into 300 numbers. When do you just stop losing count? When can you even remember them all?
2 a week.
Like, it will depend if you count just the cuckold type stuff or if you count everything we've done over the years.
The 2 a week was 2 guys each time. So that would be 4 this week.
Oh, so it's two guys at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple. I've had sometimes on our anniversary before COVID, we would have gangbangs for our anniversary, and I would have 4, 5, 6 guys.
She almost gets to get out of accountability by saying we had this. You're the master now, so you get to choose. So you get all the accountability. You chose to do this. You chose to have a train run on you. To go choo-choo train mode.
Guys in a hotel room or at the house, and he would watch and film.
Our
And that was our anniversary gift to each other.
Our was it 8 or 9 year anniversary? We had 8 or 9 guys.
Mhm.
Like the number of year we've been together, so many guys came over.
And these are all African American men.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you're always in the corner watching.
Yes.
This interview is savage, by the way. Oh yeah, so these are all of that kind of guy, and you were on the camera, right? He has to just clarify it, just in case the audience forgot about it, I guess.
It's funny because at first doing it or seeing it online, you would think like they look down upon you, but they all like act like I'm cool as shit and everything. You're so cool, man. You're cool as fuck. You're not like everybody else.
Because most partners would get very jealous or be uneasy with the whole thing.
Well, I mean, some guys, I guess, we don't want to say most, or obviously not all, but there are guys that have a bit of pride. They got a little bit of pride, and they don't want to just pass around their loved one, their so-called wife, partner, whatever you want to call it. But this is what happens. This is literally a little peek into the swinger couple right here.
Mm-hmm. A lot of men do.
Like before the pandemic, we would go to like parties. It would be like swingers, but it'd be all white girls and black guys, and then it'd be me and her, and it would be like 30 black guys. I'd just be walking around talking to everybody, and it'd just treat me cool as fuck, and just how cool it was that we were there, that I brought her there, or stuff like that.
You're the man, bro. Hardcore. If you're just passing her around and you got a bunch of Kumas in the room, they're ready to go. It's game time. They're saying, thanks, bro. You got to at least bring some ladies.
What do you think most people that have vanilla relationships don't understand about what's out there, what they could be experiencing? It seems like you guys maybe have discovered something.
I think people take sex way too serious.
Yeah, religion has made you think that.
There we go. Ding dong. We're going to blame religion. You live in a life of so-called sin. We don't believe in sin, I guess. But it comes down to religion. You're doing your own thing. Why don't you just step up to the plate and say, I enjoy hooking up. I enjoy doing this. And it's just weird that other people don't want to join in on the fun.
Sex is taboo and bad, and it's really not. It's just fun. And when you stop thinking of it as something you have to do, and just think of it as fun, there's a lot more you're open to do.
And it's not so much about controlling your partner as it is about just enjoying your partner.
Yep.
And what they enjoy.
Yep.
Well, it's like, 'cause I consider myself a straight guy, and I don't look at other men and think they're, attractive or sexy. But if a guy comes over and wants me to do something with him and her, I will. Like, it doesn't bother me to do stuff with guys.
Hate to burst your bubble there, big guy. People like to play games. I'm straight, I don't do this, but if the opportunity arises, I'm going to do some blow-wass. I'm going to do some weird... that kind of takes you out of one group now. You can say that you're mixing two-way, some people say bi, but people have different opinions on that anyway. But it's interesting how they have to say that. Why can't you just say, as a straight guy, you just don't muck around with other dudes? Period. Full stop.
It used to bother me quite a bit, but it's just fun. It's just sex. It's not like I don't know.
And when your dominant's telling you to suck dick, you suck dick.
I'm sorry?
Wow. When she tells you to do it. When she tells you to go blow us. Look at the smile on her face. And he has to... he better smile, or else it's rope time. At this point, it'd be like, give me the rope. Give me the rope, please.
Huh?
Say it again, please.
That's when your dominant tells you to do something, you do it.
To another guy?
Mm-hmm. To anybody.
So sometimes Dakota is getting involved with the other guys?
Mm-hmm.
Sexually?
If they're okay with it, yeah.
We just have to have open minds, I guess, right?
Yes.
Pretty much what they're okay with.
Yeah.
Like,
I get a mixed bag. It's like 50-50. Some guys are okay with it and some guys aren't. But
The ones that aren't okay with it? What he said earlier, the straight ones. The straight ones say, nah, I'm good, bro. Just hold the camera. Or go in that other place. Go in the other room and hold the camera.
we do whatever. So whatever the guy's comfortable with is what we do. We try to accommodate him.
and I don't really understand it, but some of the guys don't want me to watch, but they're fine with me recording. It's like they're fine with me looking at them with the phone between us, but they don't want me looking at them without the phone between us. So me recording.
Well, I wouldn't do it, period. I wouldn't do it even if it paid me. But I obviously wouldn't even do it for free. And I'd just say, go and play on the Nintendo Switch or go and watch a movie. You don't need to see, your missus getting railed, getting boned out down to the boneyard.
Makes a lot of the guys more comfortable because it's something other than me just being there, I guess. Or instead of me enjoying them being there, it's like I'm recording and stuff.
All guys are different and have weird quirks. You realize.
Yeah, and we joke that she gets other guys and I get motorcycles. Like, I've got 2 bikes. That's my passion in life is motorcycles.
Hypothetically, though, big guy, you could just have motorcycles and you wouldn't have to deal with this one. Because I'm sure this is the equivalent of another 2 motorcycles. So in a different world, let's say in my world, if I was into motorcycles, I could just have 4 motorcycles. 5 motorcycles, maybe. I just bought a new one. But you've got 2 motorcycles and you're paying for this.
You guys are both satisfied.
Yep, compromise.
Yep. Compromises. That's very important is compromises too. You got to be willing to compromise or meet halfway. You can't be stubborn.
I actually agree with compromise, but these are just weird things to be compromising up. Like, you get to have money that you earned anyway, and I just get to be railed by 20 guys.
And I don't know if it had a lot to do with us changing from me being dominant to her, but I had a motorcycle accident in 2015 and was told there was a great chance I might never walk again. Like, it broke my back, neck, 8 ribs, collapsed my left lung, broke my collarbone was sticking out, broke my shoulder, my pelvis. They ripped my left thumb off. They had to surgically repair it. Like, the only thing that kept it attached was the motorcycle gloves I had on. I was escorting a funeral, and I was standing there with, the sirens on and the flashers on, telling people to stop, and this lady decided she wasn't going to stop. And I spent, 2 weeks in the hospital, a week in the hospital?
I mean, that's the game you play on those motorcycles. I know people, sometimes you just don't win certain battles with certain vehicles, especially those trucks.
A little over a week.
And this was 2015, and so I was 22, and being told you may never walk again at 22 was terrifying. And I don't know if I'd have made it through it without her, because there for a few years I was very depressed and couldn't do anything. It was like a year of me, not being in a walker, being able to do stuff, and then a year of me walking in a cane.
I mean, the sad part of this is that they both ended up being somewhat dependent on each other, and then this guy thinks that he owes her now. He's got to be in it, regardless of any type of behavior, whether he's into it or not. He's just got to go along with it because she was there through this hard time.
And then a year of me walking, normally until now.
Oh, see, we lost everything because of that wreck. I moved in with my parents and everything. It took us a while to get back up, but we did it.
And that's when a lot of the hurt playing with guys came in, because I physically was unable to for years. And we've always been so sexual that it didn't seem, it wasn't her fault to have the accident. And it didn't seem fair her not to be able to do anything or have fun or enjoy stuff just because I was, hurt and everything. And I never saw it as, oh, I'm hurt and you're out going, doing this stuff. It was just seemed fair.
But you're fully functional now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's...
So, but why has it changed now then? If you said it was fair for that period, why have you just not gone back to... But that's the thing. Once you open Pandora's box, once you let the genie out the bottle, her ego is crazy right now. It's at levels... If this was 1980, if this was even 2005, for crying out loud, no way she'd have this type of ego. But we live in a brand new time.
Because the doctor flat out told me I'd never be able to ride a motorcycle again because I wouldn't be able to hold it up. And 4 years after the wreck.
Why would you even want to ride a motorcycle again after getting totally effed up on one? But, I mean, each to their own. This is people's hobbies, I guess.
She pushed me to get another bike because I was moping around the house one day, and she was like, look, let's go to the Harley dealership. And I was like, why? We went down there, and I sat on one and just started crying. And then we bought it a week later, and it's just been... Bought another one like 6 months later. And at one time we had 3 bikes, and now we just have 2. Yeah.
It seems like you guys have a great relationship.
Yeah. Because like the other girls like said that they'll be like, we're going to save you from her and give you what you deserve. I'd be like, this woman wiped my ass for years because I couldn't, physically turn around. I was like, you don't get much more loving or devoted than that.
So you would.
But that's just the crazy part of this relationship. You have someone that I had genuine care, would wipe their bums, but then on the flip side would say, hey, give that guy a blowies. Give this guy that's giving me the best D ever. Your turn to man, that is just that's crazy to think about it. That is just an insane proposition.
It seems like it's obvious that you guys love each other.
Oh yes.
But you're just very open-minded compared to most people.
Yeah, I say compared to most people nowadays, very, yes.
Yeah, open-minded. That's like the nice way of saying completely degenerate, out of control. Good luck. Good luck. And I mean, hopefully you just enjoy this kind of thing forever, I guess. But anyway, gents, we're going to leave it right there. As always, thoughts, comments, below. And hit that like on the way out. It takes 1.5 seconds. And who's not pressed that subscribe button? Who's not pressed it? Who's not smashed it? It's time. You got to push it. Click. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.